Thank you, my video. Yes, y'all. I think I got good service. Happy birthday, baby. Here you go. I got you a Bible for your birthday, baby. You gotta keep God first, baby. Read John 3:16. Open the Bible. A new ring, baby, and I got you 10,000, but I couldn't put 10,000 in there. Show everybody like your ring. Ooh, look at you. Yes. Let me see, baby. Ooh, look at my nigga. Look at my nigga. Yeah. So I want to give you 10 in cash. I don't know what you're gonna do. You can do whatever you want to. 10,000. I don't know. Here, baby. And I got it in there too. The rest of it in there. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome, baby.
A passerby on Murdoch Road in Dallas made a discovery that would shake an entire community. Lying on the roadside was the body of 35-year-old Dishaye Stevenson, a gunshot wound to her chest, one sandal missing, her life violently stolen just hours earlier. But here's what makes this case so heartbreaking. Dishaye wasn't just another victim. She was a thriving entrepreneur who owned Shea Money Purses and More LLC, a devoted mother to her teenage daughter Maya, and a dedicated caregiver to her own mother who had suffered a stroke. She was the kind of woman who built her own empire while holding her family together. 2 years before her death, Dishaye did something that would ultimately cost her everything. She bailed her then-boyfriend Michael Smith out of prison in 2021. She picked him up herself, gave him a fresh start, and soon after, she married him. Her generosity didn't stop there. She handed him $10,000 in cash, showered him with expensive gifts, supported him as he tried to rebuild his life. Before we go further, I want to ask you, what state or country are you watching from? Drop it in the comments below. But Smith's gratitude came with strings attached. He grew increasingly jealous of Dishaye's independence, her success, her ability to stand on her own 2 feet. On October 24, 2023, they had an argument at his father's apartment complex. Surveillance cameras captured Dishaye getting into Smith's car that evening. She would never walk out alive. By the next morning, she was gone. And the evidence left behind would tell a story of betrayal that her family saw coming but couldn't stop.
Dishaye Stevenson was bubbly, always the life of the party, and always loving on her family. 3! Making sure her 16-year-old daughter had it all, serving as a caregiver for her mom who had a stroke and is now partially paralyzed. And to top it off, trying to be the perfect wife.
Heard my pain, he sent me a Superman. Praying God blesses me and my loving husband for many more years to come. Having a supportive partner can literally change your life. Having a man that don't play about you hits different. When he don't play about your peace, your health, and your well-being, that totally hits different. That's what women mean when they say they don't need you if you can't make life easier. It's not about money. Feels good to be with someone that doesn't want to see you sweat about anything and everything. If anybody knows me or done be around hanging with me, they know I'm faithful, ISF, when it comes to my marriage in my relationship. I don't chat. I don't talk to other mans. I don't text mans. I don't flirt with other mans. I don't even lead man on to even think they have a chance with me. I never and will never have my husband out here looking like a fool. Because when I'm with somebody, I'm with that one man. Why would I risk my steak for some shrimp? Still speechless about my beautiful wedding yesterday. I already married the love of my life on May 24, 2021. I really prayed and cried out to God to send me somebody to love me for me, the real me. God sent me a king. My husband's so faithful to me. He not running around making me look stupid. My husband is one of a kind. Good, bad, happy, or sad, that's my husband. I cry so much because I never felt this kind of love before. It's scary because he treats me like a queen. He shows me what love really means. I married a man, not a little boy.
She did everything in her power to show him that she loved him, no matter what.
But her sister Jasmine says somehow that love was not enough.
It was a lot of red flags.
Red flags the family didn't catch in time. Police found Stevenson's body Wednesday morning. She'd been shot point blank in the chest. Police say her husband, Michael Smith, is to blame.
Like, I just don't understand. I just want to know why. Why would you take my sister from us? Like, why?
Family says they knew something was wrong Tuesday night when Stevenson's daughter called to say she couldn't get a hold of her mom.
She never leave my niece, no matter what. She never leave my mama, no matter what.
So she called her cousin Nita, and they started looking for her. They tracked her car to these apartments where Stevenson's father-in-law lives.
I seen a big handprint on the driver window. And, you know, I'm a criminal justice major, so I started trying to use like different contact clues.
Then came a post from a community blog.
It said that it was a lady shot to death, which was like 3 minutes from where we was at.
When they got there, police confirmed the worst, and officers began searching for Smith. They tracked him to this home. Video shows SWAT outside. But Smith wasn't there. A short time later, police tracked him here to a barbershop not far from that home, where cell phone video captures officers taking him into custody.
Just get away, get out of the situation. I don't wish this on nobody.
Her family sending that message to anyone else who may be going through something similar. In Dallas County, I'm Janelle Fort.
When police arrested Michael Smith, the evidence against him was overwhelming. Inside his vehicle, investigators found Dishaye's blood staining the interior, a bullet casing, and one of her sandals the match to the one still on her foot when she was found. At his home, officers discovered multiple firearms. There was no question about who had pulled the trigger. Smith didn't stick around to face what he'd done. He ran. But his freedom lasted only hours before officers tracked him down at a barbershop and placed him under arrest. His defense. He claimed PCP drug use had influenced his actions that night. The court set his bond at $1 million for murder, and he's been sitting in Dallas County Jail ever since, awaiting trial under case number 1905272-2023. What do you think justice looks like in a case like this? Let me know in the comments. Dishaye's family wasn't surprised by what happened, and that's perhaps the most tragic part of this entire story. They had seen the red flag Smith's controlling behavior, his resentment of her success, the way he tried to dim her light. Just days before her death, Dishaye confided in her sister with words that now haunt the family. She said she felt like she was going to die.
Well, on the 21st, it was my birthday, and she called me, she wished me happy birthday. He was like, you know, normal, whatever. We was laughing, joking. And then she just said, like, sister, I feel like I'm finna die. So I was like, you know, girl, whatever, you know, brushed it off or whatever, you know, not thinking that's really how she was feeling. Like, I guess she was feeling her death. So she kept saying her and my niece was gonna come and bring me a gift, but they never showed up. So we had talked Sunday, and she was telling me how he was tripping at the fur and he was trying to leave her and my niece. He was saying like she was trying to set him up, you know, flipping out, saying that she was trying to set him up. It was Facebook people out there. It was just some weird stuff, you know. So I called and FaceTime her Monday. She never reached back out to me. You know, she got a busy life, so I was just like, maybe she'll call me back or something.
Some social media reports from September 2025 claim Smith was convicted and sentenced to 55 years, though court records show appeals were filed with no clear resolution. As of early 2026, his fate remains officially undecided. Here's what we can learn from Dishaye's story. Love should never require you to ignore danger. Supporting someone shouldn't mean sacrificing your safety. When people show you who they are through jealousy, control, possessiveness, believe them the first time. Dishaye gave Michael Smith everything, freedom, money, marriage, loyalty. And he repaid her by taking the one thing she could never get back. If this case moved you, hit that like button, subscribe to True Crime Tower, and share your thoughts below. Have you ever witnessed warning signs like this in your own community? Dishaye Stevenson was more than a victim. She was a businesswoman, a mother, a daughter who cared for her own ailing parent. Her memory deserves more than tragedy, it deserves to be a lesson that saves someone else's life. Rest in peace, Dishaye. Your story won't be forgotten.